Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about subtitling. Gotten a few people who have been asking, how do we do the subtitles for our videos and on TikTok and on YouTube. There's a couple different methods. Today I'm going to show you the mask edit, how you can do that. So if you press T on the keyboard, T as in taco, your cursor, you'll see it's changed to the little text box icon. You can also press the text box icon on your toolbar. Your toolbar might be up here. I think it starts off here. I just moved it up there because it's just easier for me. Go ahead and click anywhere on your screen and you can type your words. So I actually need to listen to this and see what he says here.
What the hell is a Morpeko?
Okay, so he goes, what the hell is Morpeko? So that's what we're going to type here. What the hell is a Morpeko? And we're going to move this so I can kind of see what's going on. All right, so right now it looks kind of, I spelled it wrong. So right now it looks kind of silly, kind of janky. If you go over here to your effect controls, you have text here. So if everything's closed, which hopefully it isn't, but if everything's closed, you'll see where you've got text and it says, what the hell is a Morpeko? So we're going to click that and you've got all these options that you can edit for your text. So use whatever font you want. For all of the subtitling, I always use Montserrat. I use the extra bold. Gonna change the fill. Actually, no, not the fill. We're gonna add a stroke. I use black. I change this to 15. These are all just my personal preferences. You can do whatever you want with it. Go crazy. I like to add a shadow, add some depth. If you use a shadow, I recommend putting it all the way to black. It starts you off at this like weird gray, but the black just seems, it stands out more. It has a nicer feel. And then sometimes I have to change the drop shadow as well, just a little bit. But I think it actually started off pretty good this time. I like to have it even number, so we'll do 10. Okay. So now we've got some pretty awesome text. If you click away from the text box, so make sure your cursor's not in there, kind of click somewhere else, right? And now you don't have the box anymore. You press V on the keyboard and you'll get rid of that text box. So now you can move things around, you can edit things without accidentally trying to add more text, okay? Also on the toolbar, that's what that's gonna look like there. So V as in Victor, and you can move stuff around. So I'm gonna put this up here because that's where I want it to go. All right, and now we're gonna click on this circle and we're gonna zoom in because we want to see our wavelengths. This is where it starts getting really important for the subtitling. You need to be able to see your wavelengths. It's gonna help you out so very, very much. So we're gonna listen and try to figure out where he first says what.
What the hell?
So it's somewhere in here.
What the hell? What the?
All right, so you can kind of see where the audio dips down there for just a little bit. So we're gonna try to move our placement, that line there, right at the beginning. So that's where we want our first keyframe. Then we're gonna go back over to effect controls. I'm gonna close that so it's out of my way. We're gonna click on opacity and we're gonna use a mask. Now your text is gonna disappear as soon as you click on that square. Don't freak out, it's okay. We're just gonna want this little arrow, like the double-headed arrow thing going on, the bent double-headed arrow. We're gonna click it. We're gonna rotate our mask so it's nice and long. And you can see there's our words. So we got a little window to our text. I'm gonna set this right over here. I'm gonna get rid of feather. That's just a personal preference for me. You can keep the feather. Actually, the feather can look just as nice with or without it. So do whatever you want. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna start adding keyframes. So to do that, these little stopwatches here, that's what's gonna make things keyframe enabled. You'll be able to edit things over time. So we're gonna click on the stopwatch here by mask path, right? And now you can see we've got ourselves a keyframe. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to the audio and figure out when he stops saying that sentence. So we need to find Morpeko. So let's take a listen.
What the hell is a Morpeko?
Okay, so we've got Peko right here, all right? Personally, I like to kind of edit somewhere in here. So even though he's not done saying the word, we can see we have like a visual cue that tells us you know, okay, this is what he's about to say. And it's such a split second. It ends up working really well. So now if you see, we can't see our mask anymore. That's okay. Just come over here and click on opacity again, click on mask. Right, now we can see it, now we can edit it. So we're gonna click it. If you hold the shift key, you will, it'll kind of help you stay in line. We're gonna click it, we'll kind of put it somewhere in the middle because we need to make it bigger. So hold the shift key, get that arrow with the line in it, and just kind of bring it out, move it over. You don't want the edge of the mask to go much further than the actual words. You want to, you know, make sure you include that, the shadow. So if you want to get in here a little bit closer, you see we've got that shadow, so you got to watch because you might accidentally clip your shadow. So just kind of, as long as you include everything there, you've got all your shadow, you're not accidentally cutting off the what, the beginning of your sentence, we're good, right? So now I'll go back to fit so we can see the whole thing. We go to the beginning and we press space on the keyboard, or you can press the little play button here to see how it looks.
What the hell is a Morpeko?
Yep, and that lines up pretty good, so that's pretty much all there is to it. So this is how you use a mask to create subtitles that flow with your projects. If you want to see how I do the subtitles in our YouTube videos, our weekly features, our Streamer on the Spotlight videos, leave a comment down below. Let me know that that's what you want to do. If there's something else you want, you know, feel free to reach out and let us know. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.